derp. Welcome back to another session of the Files. This is session number 11. And in the previous session, we finally have a proper aircraft now. No more, well, less Humvee action and definitely a lot less van action, but things will most likely get spicier from here on out regarding the four cults. Anyway, Flux here indeed first. We're faring fine for the moment. Things definitely are starting to spice up. We may have our first residents of the cults somewhere in Southeast Asia. During sessions, made a couple basic templates for some equipment that we're going to start using. Car's going to a mutilation site, a cow mutilation site, and Humvee's getting ready to go to a party. I think that's all that's on board currently, because we just came back. Yeah, we came back from the cult infiltration. Like we told to hydrate the candies apparently. It's the tail end of October. We're almost at the end of the month. Right. It's probably not spicy already. We received a report what seems to be a small hunting party composed of aliens. Need to investigate and maybe contain one of these guys, because we actually do have containment built. Yeah, maybe pre-prime this and just draw it, honestly. Fire is a good deterrent against alien males. Well, these particular ones, I guess. We may get the chance to. Give me a couple of live grenades. Drop that smoke. Dropped up a ton. You have a P90. Alright, that'll do. Oh, one spawned right in front of us. With a gun of some sort. I'm so rusty on my EML weapons, but I think that's something I don't want to be touched by, probably. There's another one. It's probably behind that. Where's my minigunner? Right there. Put that in your pocket for now. That has range. Lux is fine. I didn't think he'd react immediately. Okay, at least he's down. We need to patch up our friend. Someone else got shot. Oh, it's showing Flux, because technically Flux is down and unconscious. Just missed. Go behind the car. Take cover. Another one of those weapons. Knee. Step back his shoulder. Rouge, he's a go and drag Rouge's body back to us. 2 fatals. Not that bad. That's the best I can do. Well, the minigun should be fine, I hope. Right, that's why, because I hadn't pre-programmed a scenario. I don't think anyone got caught in that, but I forgot that fact. Shadows about Flux size. Alright, for the sake of Flux not dying on this first mission of today, play this smart. Holster that. Snapshot that. Get scared by that gun doing whatever it wants to do. We need a scatter regardless, because I think it probably drop someone. Okay, you're just gonna hold on to that, I guess. Throw the smoke instead. Can he throw it over there? He tried. Also, there's that other person. Behind the carve, guys. Okay. Man, I was thinking it can't rap pretty well that with whatever they're using. No. That may be a problem. Oh, you guys are trying to throw those effectively. What am I doing? You're gonna cluster too much. Do you have rain? Yeah, at least you're not crossfiring, so that's fine. Yeah, they could probably see through that smoke. Okay, try this one more time. Aim shots in there. Oh, there's still one more, right? That creature is gonna kill over in a second, but there's more out there. Here. Oh, we know where they're at least. Yeah, I think the smoke is not really doing anything to help us with seeing them, per se. Some sort of gun. Rubber grenade goes in. Oh, that was a boom. That was explosive. Yeah, that checks. That was the wrong pocket. That was the wrong shoulder. Oh, you still have your pre-primed fire incendiary. Okay, that may help a little bit. There he is. You have confirmation. Not quite. Nice. Yeah, we got one. Cool. I mean, the one that we bumped with the rubber grenade didn't die. Nice and nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't count for what we need for World War 3 stuff, but you can interrogate them at some later point. I think I already bought some on screen, but just in case I'm wrong on that fact. Definitely Berserker, Solid to Flux, and the Unnamed. Pretty sure I bought stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I did. A number of things I was running low on when I was checking supplies. The Humvee pack? It's still returning from wherever I sent it. Well, not wherever I sent it, but coming back from the infiltration mission. Alien engineering. Alien devices used by humans such as cultists are made with widely available electronics, but according to rules and logic that are very different from what we're used to. Nevertheless, such devices obey all known laws of physics and operating principles that begin to make sense once you're familiar with them. Now we understand these components well enough to tinker with them and learn about their functions. Motion scanners. Gonna need those sooner rather than later. That was... Oh no, they weren't gate locked. I'm thinking of... I'm thinking of the other thing that's important, but we need this ASAP. And it's a long project too. I don't need this at the moment. Getting that scanner is more important. Do I just don't see the Humvee? I remember just being blind. That's the car. Probably I'm just being blind. Some cows were mutilated by unknown individuals, and the matter is often attributed to aliens. Need to capture and interrogate the local farmers. Hey, Hazard. Well, come on then. Case I need it. Baton rounds. Cal in the area. He moved farmer with a shoddy over way over there. Oh great, everyone has a pump action today. Fantastic. I was gonna say perfect timing to actually use the pepper spray, but not today. The other one bounced. Okay, that guy's down. That guy is out for now. I forget, Kodak has like no energy. That's surprising because ceramic plates with shell. That works. A little gritty, but it works. Also, I don't need saunas at this point. Oh, it's a Kodak. Oh no, wait, the Humvee's coming back from that, right? Stuff has arrived. trauma pack. His advanced first aid kit holds more healing supplies, is a bit faster to use, and recovers a little more stamina than Sun, but is significantly heavier. So it's 20-pound medical item. Chance to be used for emergencies, but heals more on fatals, so. Gesture up in that place. And considering I got rid of my car, well, yeah, let's go there. No, it has to be a caravan. Just have labor gear. Oh, yeah, we have to spy pills now. Forgot that fact. Well, Thorn and the pupper is on the case. Just not during the night, because if it's ninjas, I'm just screwed. If it's the Lotus, I'm just screwed. Right, as for the Humvee, you need to patrol. I know a summoner, Summoner's Vicinity was where we saw the contact. Make another grenade. Make another toggle suit. The organization built a sleeping cell laid low in this industrial complex. Oh yeah, the pepper spray counts. I didn't realize that fact. Also a very small gun, but it is a range option, so. And pepper's a pepper. Daganites. Not the worst we could be fighting with, and I do have a gun. This a range. This a guy with a crowbar. What I'm always on the lookout for these missions is what the raking poultice has in their hand. That'll probably relate to this building, if anything. Yeah, don't come out the back door of a pipe. Breaking cultist has a Glock in their hand. Because it peppered them. Of course it happened. I swear, every time I want to be strategic. If I didn't do that, then Dora would have just died from shock because Pupper can't provide first aid. Them's the breaks. The vertebrae interactions isn't terrible, but still, that's just unfortunate. You might as well at least try, because I don't want you to approach the building again. No. Got him. I don't know what. Well, I guess a dog gets hit, I guess. Good pepper. Alright, the cultist. The lead cultist is down. And fall back. Surprisingly, someone actually survived that entire ordeal. Hey, pickaxe, nice. Correctional officer and deputy leader to Ninja Thorn, and infiltrator to the pub and Ninja Thorn. I guess one more case of wide advance important for covert ops. More healing gel. Very good month. 2472 score. We are barely ahead of our maintenance costs, so hooray. Senior to Kodak and the unnamed agent. Oh, and I guess I don't have to search for that for what I was trying to look for. Dart pistol. This pistol fires paralyzing darts, much like the dart rifle. It can be used underwater. Just like the dart rifle, not as potent, but it's a ranged stun option. I was way off. At least that's the first matter, so that's not terrible. But yeah, the cults are getting busy. We'll eventually have to deal with that, but maybe once our motion trackers are ready. I have a new month. I do need to do one more engineer, so give me a 4. I'll make it 5. Start staffing the workshop now that we have the cash and means to do so. Exalt message intercepted. Commander, we decoded important communications inside Exalt, putting on display now. For the eyes of the masters only. Pertinent to your prior inquiries, our investigation of the threat has hit a sizable roadblock. And good news first. We are certain now that this is an investigative task force, not a military one. Despite the damage inflicted so far, their equipment has been substandard and the size of the task force minimal. And now the bad news. The international mandate of our enemies is confirmed. The same agents have been observed in rally divergent locations, see the attachments. What is more is that despite their loadout, they have been able to infiltrate the distribution network. Currently, we believe that a sizable number of our outposts are now compromised, and what is more, they may now even know the location of one or more of our most exalted retreats. But worst of all, our friends, in quotes, have proven alarmingly competent or reticent or both. They cannot tell us anything of who they actually are, not even a name. Recommendation: pull back forces from the safe houses, fortify the distribution centers, prepare for strikes on our estates. Meanwhile, more chatter with the Dagonites. May Dagon watch over us. My brethren, the threat of the raiders from the Dune world grows. The divination of our emissaries to the deeps have shed light on them, for now we know them as a final doom flailing of the world we leave. A blind lashing out by the combined forces of the uninitiated to end us. And they see the touch of our master as a threat, unable to counter us that ours is the only path to salvation for us all. Thankfully, their own controllers see little reason to bless them. Although they besiege the very flesh of our faith, they barely pierce the skin. Outposts may fall, but our true home and the temple remains far, far from their grasp. Let us meet them and give them the fight they seek. When they lie good and bleeding, they will know that we are right. Until the stars align. And meanwhile, Red Zone was a chime in. Situation update. Comrade, as the attached field report attests, the organization has been snatching our boys, and the one that's been raiding our outposts are the same. What's more, it's plainly clear that they aren't even supposed to be doing that. Ridiculous mishmash of weapons they're using, and inconsistent armor codes alone would have been enough to show us. However, that's not even the half of it. They don't use any proper fighter tactics or orthodox methodology that would suggest a military force, even police specialists. Do not take this to mean that they are harmless though. They are ill-trained, not incompetent. What is more is that their outfitting seems to be the result of external restrictions, not supply. It is evolving as they continue to assault us, possibly suggesting that they are being let off the leash. We do not know how high up the ones holding said leash are. If they can get access to proper standards of equipment, or even some of the special stuff, they could very well threaten our operational basis or worse. Until the dawn. But yeah, we're getting popular. As a reminder, no more code safe houses except for the Red Dawn. And I still have this to deal with at some point. I don't want to touch it at this point just yet. But if I don't start seeing Red Dawn outwards, if I don't see Black Lotus outhouses, outposts, my bad, then I'm gonna have to roll the dice on that because I don't want this to grow regardless. Bright in the night. After a storm and Karashi power was knocked out, only one area was still lit up when it should not have been. After some investigation conducted by the council, a power source was discovered. Looks like some kind of laboratory which was mostly abandoned. I forget if this organ cell will help us, but it's a power source. And a bunch of dead civilians. Is that my end? Not that one. Um, I'm not sure actually. Curiosity though. What was it? Oh, UFO power source. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't really give me. It always worse. It does not give me places, fortunately. I don't think that organ sample really does much. It's just fancy loot if anything I could sell. Keep it in my pocket for now, I guess. Electric prod. This device can only be used in close combat, but it will stun a living organism without killing it by using electric shocks. Unlike the electric club, this is completely reliant on your melee score for additional accuracy. Slower to swing, but more potent. I'm still more a fan of the electric club because it feels more useful since our guys aren't that accurate currently. And it does scale a little bit on reaction. It's slower. Scanners is a slower project. Alright, fair enough. Right. Just double check and make sure this stuff is geared up the way it's supposed to. Lop shotties. I doubt I'll be able to use this, but you never know. I just wish I had something that was more, wish I had either RPG launcher or mortar rounds, but yeah. I mean, an actual mortar. I think it was just a car and the car and the Humvee that had to be refitted with some stuff. They're pretty much just phasing out the regular shotguns. Eh, might as well live a little. We have the stuff. Doesn't need a healing gel. AKMs. Has a 308 equipped already. Yeah, it's that. All right. 86 Little Bird. A light multi-purpose military helicopter. This version can carry up to 4 pintail-mounted weapons, such as machine guns or rocket launchers. This helicopter is designed for one specific role, and it's related to the cold matters. Eventually, they will start sending out, like earlier, like late last session, they'll stand up stuff. They'll send out various things to do missions, and should we get too close to the cult matter, it will send out stuff to sort of deter us from approaching the matter. Which is within this, like, this little circle around the matter. Strange life form, that's a car mission. Back in your vest. Right, we also did a number of things that will unlock feature stuff, so not only do you have to worry about the outposts for where it's other stuff for the cults we just saw contact us, we also do have the dirt factory and a couple other things. Meantime, more wildlife to fight. Not that. More rats. Saw something. Oh. Oh, I'm a blind spot. Brave to run away, so you don't get nibbled on. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that rat to live. How'd you sneak up on us? Oh. But wouldn't I have... That's right. I'm not even sure how they snuck up on us in the first place. They did. The rat's still right there. Kodak, please. Well, at least he didn't get nibbled on that hard, but still. Not ideal. Where? Oh. Oh, hey, probably everything but the rat, yeah. Alright, the fact that they're so small they nibble on the underplay, that probably does check why Kodak got injured more than I thought he would. Oh, hi. That is not good. Thank goodness. If only I had those motion trackers, I'm trying to research this, wouldn't be as terrifying to try to look for rats. Especially given they're so small. Oh, hi, Rat. Well, this rice used to exist. Kodak is getting some on-the-job training. Assaulter to Ninja Thorn, Patient to Kodak, Executioner to Ninja Thorn, and Battle Scar to Kodak. Alien Language Investigation. Manor, I did my best to organize and analyze all the samples of alien language you have. The good news is that it's probably an actual language indeed. I was able to associate some of the symbols with ideas. Though without a native speaker, I'm not sure how accurate that is. And identifies some possible grammar structures. However, I'm not a linguist, and my experience with this stuff is pretty basic, so I suggest you show it to someone more qualified. Unfortunately, I have no idea where to find an expert in alien languages and of such caliber, but of course I'll be able to help however I can. Their engines are here, cool. Right, the sooner we get this, the faster I can get these trackers built that I'm gonna need desperately. Recognition thus must results. Councils grant you the opportunity to hire a veteran agent from the ranks of their best. Give us a acquisition. Well, I know that's already. Whenever that knockout grenade's done first. That are healing gel. Our operatives discovered a weapon smuggling operation related to illegal organizations we fight. Captured some documents and got some cash. I'm still eyeballing that, by the way. Oh, cool, I got turned pretty quick. Motion tracker. This sophisticated device uses a variety of detectors and advanced computer algorithms to identify moving enemy units. However, it requires some practice to use effectively. Click on the motion scanner icon on the tactical display, select Use Scanner from the menu. The scanner displays an arrow in the center, which is the direction the operative is facing. North is at the top. Flashing bits show units that have moved recently. Large units or fast-moving units will produce larger blobs. Anything that's stationary will not be detected. Now research proxy grenades. What else is important in life? I'm definitely gonna make some of those. Acquisitions. Want that pickaxe research, because that's important. Oh yeah, the magnum. Acquisitions. We'll get off our jail cells. That is important. Sure. Inside the requisition file, the VSS Ventures. It's a Russian commando sniper rifle. It's capable of burst fire and can be concealed in small luggage, but it's difficult to handle. It requires Promo 2 to purchase. It's an interesting gun. It is something that's concealable, so if you really need it for a covert op, then say no more. It's usable. Ammunition is pretty armor effective too. It's 25% armor penetration. And in classified as a sniper rifle, of course. Yeah. So it has the same damage spread you would expect other sniper rifles to have. And its power scales on your reaction score. Actually, I'm gonna acquire that actually. I guess I had multiple requisitions. Biochem doesn't do anything just yet. Tempting. Yeah, for the sake of making life a little easier. Not really high about this, but if we do catch that or catch who I want to catch, then it will mean less junk I can get off these guys. Another life form. That has to be car because it's too far out for anything else. Okay. Marine friend has arrived. They're a Marine, they have strength and accuracy. They have a med of Ore Watcher. 2 hits of rocket scientist. Cannoneer metal technician. Jogan mower and gunner. 3 of those are new ones too. Oh, Arxes, welcome aboard. Those are technically new medals, so I do have to take a look at them. The Technician medal is subduing targets with non-combat equipment. It's an advanced art which requires serious training, but still may use your nurses after inclined to do so. Increases melee and stamina by 1. It's using oddball stuff like labor gear and such. I recall from my previous campaign. And they're in battle. Heavy weapons require high strength to control. These agents who can use them efficiently often become pillar to support an entire operation. Air reload increases strength by 1, as well as alternating between stamina or fire and accuracy by 1. And gunner. Machine guns are generally too heavy and too complex to give them normal agents. These guys, however, have mastered the use of such weapons. Each level gives strength and fire and accuracy by 1. I think gunners like the actual machine guns, which I haven't really been using. And rocket scientists. Rocket weapons require great finesse and absolute responsibility. Each level increases fire and accuracy by 1, as well as alternating between strength or reactions by 1. It says what combination is what it says on the 10 when you use rockets and other high-grade, rocket-type weapons. More people have gone missing in the vicinity. Alright, Kodak got injured, so it's Dorn by himself. Oops. Oh, yeah, I may want to just leave. Hover in close range, no. Black Ops Magnum. This variant of the Magnum revolver produced by Black Ops Industries is more accurate, but also a bit heavier. So pretty much just a more accurate Magnum. So I'm a fan of the Deagle, but it's a close second if I would have found this earlier than the Deagle. I'm not gonna switch over to it, but interesting find at the very least. Inside the requisition file. In the M16. This assault rifle is not very potent, but it's lightweight and accurate. M16 is often found in the hands of exiled operatives. It fires 556 NATO ammunition with better armor pan than most rifles. It's a Pro 2 gun to purchase. Has 20% armor effectiveness. Still a fan of the AK ammo for this, but if we would have fought Exile more often, I probably would have started using these more often. Or requisitions. Oh well. Oh, that's a long requisition actually. That was a short one like the others. Not that. At least they're getting built. At least I'm actually having those builds finally. Pickaxe. While you could swing this in anger, you're not a dwarf. Much more efficient in hacking apart walls and other terrain features. It's unreliable versus moving targets. Or when you had to dig out certain parts of the map because of reasons. The farmer told us about staff input, lessons in agronomy. Oh, Commander, here to bother me again. But you have budget questions? Well, let me tell you a funny story. I was just getting to the break room to brew myself some tea. Is that my idiot assistant is completely incapable of making a decent Earl Grey when I witnessed two farmers passing time before put to transit, discussing science. Funny how such country bumpkins were attempting to discuss scientific discoveries of our age. What were they talking about? Simple things like nitrogen fixation by Bradyrhizium bacteria and the relationship with legume plants. Of course, since I had the time, I elucidated them. I lubricated them most thoroughly. Anyway, why are you here again? Oh, why I ordered $700 worth of college textbooks on horticulture and biochemistry. They're research projects, very secret ones. So I'll buy them I'll buy them for my salary if you stop asking questions. Thanks. Put those on the Zephyr. And those will get done in due time, I guess. Supporter of Dagon told us they built an axe. It's a tool rather than a weapon, meant for trees rather than humans. Does 50 base cutting damage. Accuracy modifiers relying on your melee score. Power takes a large chunk of your strength as well as a little bit of your melee accuracy. QBU-88. This sophisticated marksman rifle made by Nornco is in service with the Chinese Army and police forces. Requires promo 2 to purchase. It's not as armor effective as other guns, but it is a ranged gun. Zap range of 30, probably the same aim shot too. 29 kinetic damage, 10 round clip. It definitely hurts. Alien organ sample. A still living organ taken from some unfortunate Earth creature by the aliens. A reminder that the aliens see us as no more than a resource to be harvested and exploited. Oh, I guess it didn't have a purpose. Guess my cells are empty. And just put them on the Sard. Throwing knives. These ancient throwing knives are deadly in the hands of an expert, especially against unarmored targets. It doesn't have any base damage, but it is cutting. And the reason why it hurts like a truck at times is the power modifier, which is 1% of your throwing accuracy squared. So in the hands of, say, a ninja, it hurts like a truck. And accuracy is also based on throwing, so the better you are, the harder it hits. Oh joy, this again. Do I really want to go into this again? No, really? Alright, else today before I do that. You get gill pups, questionable corpse. I mean, I could get some actual salvage off it. Yeah, it'd be bad for if I just say no to that. Yeah. Alright, Helvey Slayer, I guess. Drop circles. I call it, I guess, done being uninjured. Cool. Alien Shard. Acquiring security kind data, this strange crystal is apparently of unearthly origin. Moreover, its internal structure is incredibly complex, with a network of microscopic pathways filling its entire volume, in a manner suspiciously similar to an organic brain. When exposed to electronic stimuli, these pathways grow and reorganize themselves accordingly, forming new connections and breaking down old ones. In other words, it behaves just like a biological neural system. It's also able to store and release energy in a highly controlled manner. The Kurikai experimented on these shards extensively and finally found a way to awaken them, resulting in creation of some sort of consciousness. They did not have the time to find any practical applications for these, but if we finish our research, we might have a powerful tool to help us in our effort. Or perhaps a better term would be powerful allies? Question mark. Oh, it's right on top. We can put 15 on that. Katana. A two-handed melee weapon modeled after traditional Japanese swords, but with the latest materials technology. Requires good melee weapon proficiency to be handled correctly, especially against armored foes. 50 base cutting damage, accuracy entirely on accuracy modifier completely reliant on on your melee accuracy score, and half of that's factored into your power. In the hands of a ninja, it hurts. Enough said. Throwing stars. This famous Eastern weapon, also known as shuriken, is much more deadly in the right hands than you'd expect. On the other hand, it is useless for an amateur. Although anyone can try using them, having the throwing skill at 50 or more is a recommended minimum. No. Faster to throw. Probably better off still using throwing knives, but they're both usable when you're good at your job. And they're both gonna get there at night. Well, it should be fine to capture farms at nighttime. That vision on. Oh, I have a farmer right there. With a guarding instrument of doom. Did he actually hit with that? Oh, Roto Zero. Put away the pepper spray for a sec. Alright, got him. Just so he doesn't choke on the pepper spray. Where? Okay, he also has a garden instrument of doom. Wait, this has a range, right? Yeah, so I should step back a step and do that, actually. Alright, fine. Give him the pepper spray. Hey, it works, cool. Yeah, we got no bravery. Well, I say I'm not trying to use it to get bravery points. Solid Night Elves need to turn. Came back until daytime because I don't want to fight Dagon Knights at night. Dagon Knights and Deep Ones at night. That seems like a bad choice. We're about to intercept a meeting between the Church of Dagon and Deep One messengers. Aliens will come ashore in after 5 turns. If we kill the cultists, the Deep Ones will not show up. Strength and X. So this is like an actual gun, like gun sort of thing. I'm still not gonna question why the heavy crossbows counted as a beach weapon, but I'm not gonna say no to using it. There's a guy on the beach with a gun. Have we caught one of these guys? We haven't caught one of those guys yet. But he has a snub, which is pretty dangerous. And of course, you miss. There we go. Luckily it was a light pistol, but still, that's something I don't want to be touched with. Okay, Flux correct first aid. Oh, he also tried. A little bit worried about this, but we'll see what happens. Okay, that's the guy we're keeping alive. Because he doesn't have a ranged weapon, he just has a club. He's just going clubbing. Probably gonna just duck into this house when the messengers show up. I think it's the best choice, if anything. Everyone else get moving. And as for you, you're gonna pick up that gun because it's better than a crossbow for you. Oh, you're out of to use. Actually, this would also it may not solve our entire problem, but catching a deep one alive would be extremely beneficial to us. You see, Mr. Snub. Oh, anymore you don't. I'll eventually catch whatever that is someday, not today. Catching the deep one would be the most beneficial thing we can do. Don't want to fight him. I just run away. Kill that guy, that probably ends the mission. That means no deep ones to try to fight. It's in the building. I wish he was in the building, but he is. This is another cultist. Okay, fifth turn, the deep ones will be arriving in a second. Really, spot? I mean, that was a name, but that was a really rude spawn game. Just saying. Where's Burst gonna get shot by that, if anything? Yeah, you guy just spawned, came and just slashed our dude in the back. Okay, at least you saved yourself, Brisker. Guy with a spear behind us. Okay, he's unconscious. Cool. That did negative damage. That's not cool. Good luck, Rouge, because I can't really do much about that. Son of a top biscuit. Do I want to go back up high and try to save Brisker? I'm not even sure if it's possible, but I'd be willing to because we did get spawned pretty much duped. And then they don't show up on that show to immediately kill our agent. Reinforcers are weird sometimes. They do spawn with all their TUs. That's why I thought being here was safe, because we saw them spawn like along the beach. Well, we found the cultists with the golf club. That's not my main factor at this point, but we found them. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Doubt they go for him. I'm more worried about up action dude. Of course. Benny Hill stuff going on. Was it the code guy? Yeah, that was a code guy. I should have just went for punching if anything. Well, no. Actually, no, it was. Really, I didn't do enough. Great. Fantastic. I mean, maybe he might see a spear. Beavis. Okay, point taken. I'm expecting to lose people. I'm not expecting to lose like my best of my best on a covert up. He's pretty resilient, Scorpion. I'm worried about the lack of cult missions, but again, I'm at the whims of RNG when it comes to such things. I don't want to too far away. Now I'm gonna bother with that. Nice shot. And that one just bled to unconsciousness. Oh. Now some free reaction training for anything, if anything. Overwatch should then join a codec and delete the codec. I'll tell you what, just go resume that. I'll send the Dragonfly to investigate. Tank Scout. The small rugged drone is designed for scouting and reconnaissance. Although lacking an offensive weaponry or the armor of larger heavy weapon platforms. It's fast and allows ground units to quickly scout enemy positions and act as a spotter without risk to XCOM personnel. It also features a projectile weapon to be used against locked doors and possibly enemies. It's the basic chassis for a for our alien, for our AI unit. It's not much, but it'll work. Also has a pretty short range shotty, but it works. We can now research the repair kit, the outrunner, and medical drones. We had to awaken a shard. I forgot that fact. Yeah, I'm probably just being scared from the fact that there's a second coat Manor, but you never know. There's one, there's many. Also, don't do that at nighttime, please. Yeah, guess not. Oh, I could have just went to that. Well, it's a car's job now. You can go at night, it's fine. Okay, it's not fine. It's a settlement sized attack. Fantastic. Oh heck yes, we don't have the right guns for this. It's a settlement side attack, it's zombies. Yeah, no, F this. They're just trying to find new people to expand to new areas, which is not right. They came off that beach mission. I mean, I have to try this to be really careful. Oh, and it's only that's I should have double checked actually. Well, this may get spicy. We'll see. Oh, hi, friend. Bye, friend. Not sure what that is. Enjoy your work, Hazard. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I forgot to get these guys armor after the mission, because if they died, it would have been a waste of resources. Alright, you spent your round. Ouch. Luckily he was a bad throw. I didn't realize those were explosive. That actually did, that unintentionally worked out for me. I love irony. Another Lotus with a light pistol. What I'm worried about is wherever the footman's at, because they'll probably have a QPU equipped or something like that. Or wherever the actual, like, ninja's at for this mission. Found him. Surprised he misses pump action, but I'll gladly take it, because lack of armor. Happy to try to charge him. I want to catch him because intel, but not gonna happen with lack of armor. Problem solved. Grenade goes in. Just in case you're not this primed, you're ready to throw. Just need to find wherever the actual ninja's at. Yeah, I need a fire grenade in that direction. Actually, no, I have an incendiary. Okay, I don't have an incendiary in that direction. Okay. Okay, lucky inside a fire back. That would have been worse. now you see him. Oh, plus might as well try first since I can. And not quite. Alright, now it's just a matter of trying to find where the nin... Oh, that's okay. There's a footman, but luckily he doesn't have a QPU. Hide around the corner. Hide around the corner, because in case he has a Cinderace. Not quite. Or that. There we go. Perfect. That's all. Last guy surrender. I guess him being on fire counted as him just surrendering. Cool. Not that you have much else to tell because we did research a number of various ninja related stuff. Assault to the name, Lucky the Flux, Battle Scar to the named, Bane the Lotus to Bersker, and Elite to set unnamed. Life form. The AI has been built. People went missing in the vicinity again. Snake. Okay, so it's the one snake that's like right next to us. Is it multiple snakes? Is it more than 2 snakes? Yes, it is. There are 3 snakes. As a civilian decides to go pet the snake, it's not really a good choice, but that means no cavalier male, so be it. I mean, if those are all snakes, I'm fine with them just bleeding out so we can just catch one. Oh, hey, civilian, I may need to go tase you in a second. Yeah, that's what I thought we'd do. Did you grab? Yeah, no. You know, civilian just... Why's my minigun? Oh my gods. It's more a miracle she actually managed to grab it. I'm just glad I caught it. Anyway, if we kill any snakes, we kill snakes, but they're bleeding. If we kill them, we kill them. Or if we accidentally hit the civilian with our snapshots. Where did the civilian do to itself from those shots? Not again. I mean, it's a giant minigun. It's not for your. It's not a toy. Thank you. Oh, this is being sad. And all the snakes died. The end. Assaulted into Thorn Kodak, ISO Killer, or Watcher, and Elite all the Thorn. That's a life form. Right, so that's our AI. They don't look like much, but they'll get better as time progresses. Third, our factory located. Realize a small manufacturing complex where derp is produced. We must wipe out all opposition and secure this location for study. The surrounding terrain is mostly frozen flatland with some hills. Take care as elite red zone patrols have been sighted. Alright, so Affable, Eric, Pepper. The pupper may die, but we'll see. Also, so don't forget again, get these guys some satchel vests. Oh, except for people in Humvee because they are still coming back. Okay, Dragonfly ready to go. It's gonna be dark. Go back to base for a second to refuel. All right, now go back. Actually, wait, hold back. Go back to base one more time. Side is also the side. I will get to that in a second. Oh, engineers. My bad. You guys. Work on that. Local inhabitant found dead. Not really a big map, so it's not really that much to illuminate. Something, sir. Well, whatever it was, something definitely smacked it. Oh, it's a Reaper. Oh. I mean, it's stupid what we have. I just wasn't expecting a Reaper. Wasn't expecting a Reaper to show up. Okay, that worked. You saying? No, the car stuff's where Thorn Store is at. Minigun. But once I'm actually am glad I brought it with me. And dynamite. Oh, it's generator work. All the things I was expecting, you definitely was expecting a Reaper. Keep his body as a trophy, honestly. So what's a Kodak? Grenadier Purifier Ninja Dorn, and it leads to Kodak. I don't think this is perpetual dark. I hope this is not perpetual darkness. It is not. Cool. Also, Thorn's trained. Didn't look like it. It's not. For a portion of the manufacturing complex where dirt is being produced. It's operated by Red Dot, protected by the Red Ops commandos. By ball opposition, secure this location for study. Right, so this is gonna get spicy fast. That is the shield. Oh, right, the shield has the spicy dynamite as a door opener. Oh, there's clips. This actually does require setup because this is actually going to be a very this is probably going to be a very sketchy engagement. Actually, wait. Like I was gonna mail this map. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be on minigun duty. I will carry one of these pre-primed. You have that. Alright, so Pepper Shield. Affable has the AKM, minigun. What's your bravery at? You need the actual proper lob sniper. It should be Rainbow, but I think Rainbow's too far in the back. It's like all the way in the back. I mean, I could take 2 snipers, but yeah, it sounds like too much effort. Right, so front has the SMG, has shield with SMG, upper assault rifler, myself as a minigunner. Grenade, shoddy, P90, a couple P90s. Then you have those out. All right. Okay. Pupper, drop of smoke. So we spawned along the edge of the map, about upper right corner. I always forget the button for vehicle lights. So one downside for the Dragonfly, it does have its own light source. Actually, no, it'd be in the game options, I think. Oh, not that. Controls. Agent transfer cell. Equipment. Light vision. Is that Battlescape or Geoscape? Basescape. No inventory. It doesn't really matter. It's something I'll look up between sessions. Because we're not doing it. This is not a night hop. Base is there. Very questionable place we landed at, but contact. That's a red ops that has a SKS, I think. That with an AK, with an AK-47. Another that with AK. There's some bright side. It's pretty safe to disembark. Beautiful. I think that might actually hit the red ops. That fell short, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't prime Rainbow Smoke grenades. That's on me. Or mumbles apparently. About the one on your pot on your where it's on your leg. Go in there. Did I not give the person the sniper rifle like I said I would? Okay, Ramble's going back up to pick up the sniper rifle. I think he was, yeah, he's competent at shooting. All right. I just swore I did, but I guess I had a derp moment. Alright, Rambo, get back up top, go to where the gear is at, which is there. Guy's a non-factor. Okay, what's on this side then, guys? Pioneer with a machine gun. Guy with a rack. Pioneer with a light cannon. Did that connect? That was a bad day. That did work. Okay, sure. Like the guy with the rack on fire. I'm sure that'll be fine. If person there, I think that's a baseball bat dude. Oh no, that's our VIP. Don't want to light him on fire, fortunately. Landed right there. Ideally, we want him alive, but if we kill him, because he... I remember, he's actually pretty armored. We'll see. Have this at the ready though, just in case. Oh shit, guy just rolled up. Actually had a pretty good spot to be stunned. Doggo managed to stop the worst of it. Jill did take hits on the side as usual. Yeah, guys coming down the lane. Worst thing is the baseball bat. This guy needs to disappear. Sure, you're gonna get hit by a baseball bat. I can't do much about that. Okay, stuns in place. I need to patch you up. If you die, you're gonna drop the dynamite. That's gonna cause problems. Get yourself patched. Worst case, the grenade goes off. He goes unconscious from the damage we dealt to him. Okay, I think those two will be enough to keep our VIP predisposed. You're rolling up, you have the rack, not really a problem. Well, you didn't hit our own guy, but that pupper's gonna get hit. I can't do much about that now. Orange patched up. We'll see how affable, what happens affable in a second. Yeah, he got tagged, so he may just go down. I'm a little worried about the cause of cluster truck, but we'll see what happens. Okay, good. VIP's unconscious. Right opposite in our blind spot. Or Pioneer. Okay, I have a bolt. Detain our friend. VIP's predisposed. Yeah, the red absolutely got the worst of it. He's unconscious now. But yeah, you're gonna have a bad day in a second, friend. Enjoy. Just want to draw in case he goes unconscious from the smoke that he's about to inhale. Yeah, there's an injured Pioneer right there. Okay. There was a Pioneer right there. Oh hi, that's where the wreck. That's where the wreck went. Yeah, that's a bigger threat, honestly. Ow. Well, that's getting suspicious. He's fine otherwise. I just didn't think it backfired that hard. You're in position. VIP still detained. Cab him. Well, at least I read up I didn't see he's having a bad day. They just dropped their gun. Just want to at least tag her once or twice so that she stays in a panicked state of mind. Go get yourself patched. You're pretty much done for the day. It's a miracle that misfire didn't accidentally kill you. So a different pioneer on the field. Beautiful. That'll keep him out of the fight for a second. You need a breeder. Up these to your shoulder so you can use them next turn. Pepper Sweater has done their job. They're just in a stand watch for now. If I'm surprised he kept it cool actually. No, they are starting to break a little bit. All right, that works. He has a fatal. She'll be fine. Alright guys, I'm fired. Just kept it cool. The land of Pioneer right there. Well, I know what I can do. Oh, and a person with another red odds with an SKS. He tried. I didn't get punished that hard for it. Okay, tight with that. I don't want to waste the knockout grenades, those are too precious, but we'll light one of these up. Did I tag you? A couple times. Okay, sure, that one that's gonna have a bad day. Just keep morale down. Could you patch her if you want to? You could next her if you really want to. Pupper. I shot that. Well, the pup's down. I was thinking I would have been safe since we killed so many of them, but I guess not. VIP still unconscious. Ew, it's still spicy down there. More pioneers. Oh. Jeebus. At least he didn't miss firing kills and hit someone with that. Keep her detained. I'm so much for the pup being a Force Scout for that side. I was a bit worried about Eric, but I did commit to that choice. Yeah, clear the lane for a second. And that miniguns. I think that's arrow one. Railroad can stab if they have to. Get shots from the side. Eric's down. a lot more things on the side than I thought there'd be. He's dead. Yeah, I fall back. I was thinking what they were doing was fine. I was wrong in that fact. Pioneer's having a bad day. Dad's on fire still. There's still red ups up top. Good to know. Got her. Man, one turn off and I could have cut. Eric would have been fine. I lost Eric and I lost our trained pup. AKM, SPD, light cannon, mini-me, and a lot of captives. And the thing we need to progress to learn about third red. We got a second red ups out of it, cool. And the one thing that'll let us skip operations if we wish. Actually, don't know if farmers even tell us anything at this point. And just drop two farmers, the red outs are more important. Correctional officer to Glacier, Saul to Affable and the Unnamed, Patient to Mumbles, Jungle More to myself, You've awarded Lucky, Elite to the Unnamed, and First Mastery of the Plus Light Minigun to myself. Our pup would have got their second Mauler award if they survived, and Eric died what they did. Eric died doing what they did best, which is protect the front, protect our side. They will be missed. In fact, Eric will be the person that we just got from the council. Mel is out for 9, Roosh is out for 7. Can that tell us what we want to know? No. I'm gonna want to research the grunts first. I want as good as I can for a specific dossier that Red Dawn knows about. But I want better than expected, though. All things considered, because the VIP was a very big bonus. The mutilation site. I have to buy it. No, I have one extra because we still have the other council recruit. There's a car comes back. That is. That's legend. Cows are mutilated by unknown individuals. Need to interrogate the locals. Pepper spray, pepper spray. Well, found a cow. Armor's down the road. Okay, at least they're not armed this time. But it expedites the process a little bit. As Kodak proceeds to just bop the guy in the face with your shotgun, with the a side of your shotgun, or we just bashed him in the head with the pepper spray. Get maced. Still no bravery. Oh, I think it also trains reaction. I think Dorn got some reaction training off that. Battle scar to Ninja Dorn, or watch out to Kodak. Acid pistol. This gas-operated weapon shoots deadly corrosive fluid from the intakes in the body. Oh, two different sentences. From the intakes in the body, air is chambered and pressurized to be then used to expel the projectile. The weapon can repeat this process countless times. Although it sounds very simple, the miniature pressurizers are very complex and potent. Also, that's pretty nasty though. 3-round clip, but it does a bunch of cam damage. Also, if you really want, you can just auto the entire clip. Acid pistol clip. The biological mixture of highly reactive compounds is used as ammunition for the acid pistol. It's filled with microorganisms which constantly maintain the highest possible acidity of its microenvironment. Yeah, 64 cam damage, that. And it hurts morale, so to get shot by, I think, understandably. Affable strained. They're on my list already. $20-day, 20-day, 30-day project, and the rest can be on the manufacturing. Alright, sound like a plan. Give me 2 more jumpsuits. Proximity grenade. A proxy grenade can be thrown like an ordinary grenade, but is triggered by nearby movement after it ends. Great skill and care is required to use these devices properly. One of the classics. Probably has a wider detecting range than the anti-personnel mine, but If you get stuck on the biz that it's gonna hurt. Jump suits are made. Make a couple doggo suits. Recognition of last month's results council's giving us another veteran. Whatever a level 2 marksman is. Well, after that suit's made. Zephyr serum. The small size of the chupacabra varies an impressive speed. Do various tests, not least a full vivisection, we determine the source of the speed to a specific combination of chemicals found in the bloodstream. Acting as a catalyst, they allow the chupacabra to burn through energetic blood plasma reserves to achieve an otherwise impossible rate of movement. After some regrettable failures in the testing phase, we've finally been able to duplicate the effect for human users with no noticeable organ liquefaction whatsoever. So on use, you get 50 TUs up to your limit back and 60 energy, but you do lose 5 health. Self-applied only. So yeah, if you manage to kill capture a bunch of chupacabras, you can, in theory, just make these and do superhuman levels of just cheese with various things. Lad told us about the Makarov. The traditional 9mm Russian pistol has average accuracy, rate of fire, and stopping power for its class. It's a pistol. It's an option. What else could I do to try to increase my odds? Learn about different guns. Yeah, I can tell us about the mortar. Irony. Actually, can you tell us about Storm out of curiosity? You can tell about the Storm trade, which gives us another option to get the stuff. Alright, well, at least I'll increase my odds by researching the stuff that they would otherwise tell us about. So the SKS... EKM... SBD... Baseball bat, because of course. Do I have a Luger or a Musser? I do. Takarov, I know I have. Did I type that wrong, or did I already put that in the list? Oh, talk. TOK. Don't know about Groza. Alright. So we'll just research down, get these placed on these various things. Alright, hopefully these get done before the red ops get... The red dawn people get interrogated. Ganger told us about the baseball bat. Now, as the joke goes, in Russia they sold 100,000 baseball baseball bats and not a single ball. Apparently, local cultists of alien powers aren't above use in either. Requires very little skill, but physical strength helps. 25 stun damage. Has a flat 65 modifier plus 34% of your melee accuracy, and has some scaling on your strength. Or should we just research it? So that's some wasted scientist hours. Oh well. The Luger. A classic pistol design, commonly used in the German army in World War I and II. It was phased out due to complex mechanisms, but can still be found in the hands of civilians. 23 kinetic damage. It's another form of pistol. Don't have any strong opinions on it because there's multiple types of pistols you can acquire. Tokoro TT30. This pistol is still in use throughout the Warsaw Pact bloc, but not as well as in China and Pakistan. It's reliable and accurate, but not easy to handle. 28 kinetic damage. Again, it's another pistol. There's a lot of various types that you can pick up and use. I'll leave those on 2 for now. Put the rest on the manufacturing. Manufacture. The 2 I just build back up. Money prize. In recognition of the excellent results achieved by your organization, the Council of Earths has awarded you a bonus of $200,000. However, this unexpected streak of success alarmed some undecided members of the Council. You see it as an attempt by your allies to expand their influence, and some people use the word audacity. So Kara got paid. SKS. The Soviet semi-automatic carbine, designed during World War II, still remains in use with some military forces, as well as for training and ceremonies. It's equipped with a bayonet for close combat encounters. Close range. Requires promo 1 and non-standard weapons to purchase. Has some armor penetration, 30 kinetic damage. And you can indeed use it as a melee weapon in a pinch. I think if I found this, I probably would have used it promotion 2. PKM. The general purpose machine gun used by the armies of the former Warsaw Pact and in many other places of the world. Requires promo 2 and a license of the machine gun variety to purchase. Has some armor penetration, 33 kinetic. It's pretty solid compared to the Assault LMG. SBD. A Soviet-designed squad support weapon meant to engage targets beyond range of assault rifles. Requires decent accuracy to cause high damage. It's a promo 2 gun. Purchase. Ironically enough, it does have the like the sniper rifle variants of damage. It'll do some damage, and it does have 20% fire and accuracy scaling, so it's definitely more than serviceable. Okay, now we can crank these up a little bit. As to our new friend, he's a marksman. He has little accuracy. He has some accuracy. 3 medals of Night Owl. He has some night vision and sanity. 3 medals of Ore Watcher. Some Lucky, some Trooper. 4 medals of Sniper, and 2 medals of Gunslinger, which is pistol, which is kills with the pistol. Up let's go. Where's the guy that we had that has stuff on him? You? No. What was one of these rooks? Alright, it is a two-sided person. No, this guy just has been on missions and has done stuff. Okay. Actually, it's already after 1, 2. It's already pretty much where I would call for today. We can do a Lotus safe house pretty quick. I hope that rest during day. Chessbot. It'll be fine. There's no it's not an outpost. Of course I have it. Wait, the sniper rifle is not the gun that goes with that. For the sake of my own vision. Yeah, I never tried to replace who got injured in that last op we did. Oh hi, we spawned really right close to the mark. Hello there. I was gonna say standing up. It's not usually a bias, but I thought I can. I thought I could actually do that. How'd you get it? You know, I'm not gonna ask. Rhetorical question. Ow. Oh, I blew the light. Well. Sort of wish I didn't blow the flare up, but no. That's a little bit on me. Want to keep him alive if I can. Affable, we can provide first aid to whoever got shot. Just try an arm move. Do that. Where's the light source so I don't blow it up again? No, just don't upload up the light source again. There. Care of. I think it's pretty much just ninjas left. I'd rather him bleed out on its own terms, but if he becomes Stardust, I don't really have a choice. Yeah, once a many. That's fine. I could have, well, too late now. I could have just shot up blood grenade, and that may have not been fatal. Oh well. That's all she wrote. Cool. Well, nothing but boxes. At least it's not ramshackles. Assaults to the name, Night Owl to affable myself a Glacier, Valscorn or Watcher Glacier, elite to myself. Do it all spawns before I call it good for today. Red Ops Soldier. Red Ops. Red Ops is a military formation of elite Red Zone soldiers with significant combat experience. These people are both very capable and very well equipped, which makes them extremely dangerous in combat. They're normally used for special assignments whenever intense combat is expected. Unfortunately, their limited numbers prevent them from being fielded too often. Elder Red Zone members, they are biologically enhanced to increase their physical characteristics. They told us about a dossier on Ivan Private, a research engineer affiliated with Red Dawn. A former member of the Chernobyl Supervision Unit, Private, then under a different name, was found guilty of numerous transgressions regarding security breaches and theft. Before he was jailed, he vanished and now it appears he's been working for Red Dawn since the beginning. He's a master sniper, trained nuclear engineer, and known to always carry metallic objects on him. Interpol's been notified. Duradern Manufacturing. This machine uses some rather unique technological innovations to weave Duradern fabric. We first engineered the design for our own use. Now we can make Duradern. And that person's trained. That's weird if you have to get that chassis researched. I read Lotus. I think it's anything I saw that I just sort of glossed over. Well, I mean, it's only a matter of time if you research what we got in the very beginning of the game. Grenades are made. Ground boxes has some 762. And the boxes... would have been good to have Wilson a long time ago, but I can just sell that now. Outrunner. A fast recon assault vehicle for AI units, armed with a twin-link light machine gun. This is going to be what the AI chassis is strapped to for the time being. It's armored. Doesn't have any resistance to gun, but it's more than usable for our purposes. I mean, it has a little machine gun attached to it. Oh, and there's also a shotgun variant for some reason. Big bone. It's a strange bone found in capes, perhaps from a dinosaur. Has no base stun damage, but has scaling on melee, and power on strength and barrier if you really want to use it. No, that's, I would say it's cool, but yeah, that's actually decently relevant. I mean, I have like nothing else that I don't have reproduction. I don't have obviously a alien out just yet. Why the heck is that for that trooper now? What else could I in theory get? Oh, I guess I do have to learn about the Wakizashi. I thought I did. Okay, let's just cancel that. Mechanical sludge. Oh, well, that's what I'm ending off on. Well, after we see what the council wants to catalog for us. The Winchester Model 1901. An old-time classic designed by John Browning and made famous by Hollywood. It's a lever action that ensures a decent rate of fire, but somewhat limits long-range accuracy. Or when you want a really fancy and old-school shotgun. Yeah, it looks like next time we're gonna deal with the Red Dawn. Also, so I don't make a really dumb mistake again like last time. Put people in the car. Even throw a hazard in. Okay, just need to remind myself next session to set people up for the outpost, because that will probably get spicy. Not as spicy as the manufacturing, but it'll definitely be an engaging fight. Anyway, I will call it here for today. When we come back next time in the XCOM files, we wrap up the end of November and consider our moves against this outpost, this coal mine before it becomes a problem.